Hello my friends and welcome back to my channel, and we are on to day 11 of Christie's from Christie's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. And today's sketch is by Kathy Price. You can see it up here in the corner as I always do. And Kathy is both here on YouTube and over on Instagram as Kathy Loves To, and I believe it's the number 2 scrap, so I will have both of those linked down below, as well as our playlist, of course. Don't forget, if you are playing along, use the hashtag 30DSCBL15 so that we can find you, or for you to find us. So today's sketch has a lot of fun elements on it. It's a little bit of a busier sketch or design than I would naturally gravitate towards, and that's one of the fun elements of using sketches and having this series, is it often pushes us out of our comfort zone a little bit and makes us try some things that we don't normally gravitate towards or think about. And you can see here that there are sort of 3 potential areas for photos. One of the things I liked is Kathy did not identify them as photos or otherwise. So I chose to go with 1 photo and 2 journaling cards, which is something I don't do either. I don't tend to use my journaling cards enough. Every once in a while I will use them to match a smaller photo, but I don't often think of using them. So I did 1 photo, 2 journaling cards. She's got some lovely torn edges and the 2 filled corners. You know how I love this kind of design, a bit of a different take, I guess, on diagonal elements. So some torn edges, top and bottom, and then the title sort of bringing either the photos or these 2 elements, bringing them and bridging them together. So I used my Adventure Awaits kit for this layout. Now, my original thought, and you can see this is Colleen and I when she was here last week. So as I said, we're going to have a little bit of a mini series. So my first idea was to use this cardstock, which is aqua. It's a little bit more mint to me, but anyway, so lovely aqua cardstock as my background, because it does go very, very well. It was part of this kit and it goes very well with these papers, but then I just found it was a little too dark. It brought a little bit too much darkness to the page. So in the end, I decided to go with my whipped cream cardstock, but I found that was a little bit too much of a contrast. So I bridged it with just a little bit of packaging technique on the whipped cream cardstock with my colorings. Oh, can you see? You know, this is one of my favorite colors. And it's just amazing how long these things last, because I think I probably have about maybe even a little bit more than a quarter of this left, and I've had this for years. So a little bit of packaging technique on my background. Now, I did my paper tearing, so I used as I said, my Adventure Awaits kit, and I used mainly these 2 pieces of paper. So this was from Coast to Coast, so this would have been the travel add-on, and this was from the main paper pack. So I did my tearing sort of top and bottom, and then I realized here that this didn't take up as much real estate as I wanted it to take. So I did do my tearing with the second piece of paper here, and then I added another little piece under here, and that gave me the proportion that I really, really wanted. I didn't do any inking of my edges. Now that I'm here talking with you, I'm thinking I'm going to distress this maybe a little bit more to give it some more interest. So I may just finish that off camera. So I got that down. I wanted to map my photo in this same tone. So I used the textured cardstock in Mint, which I got in one of the Mercy Tiara kits as well. I'm not sure it was the Adventure Weight, so I don't think it was. So I got that down, and then I used 2 of the journaling cards that I had cut apart from this kit, and I popped those up there. So every photo tells a story, which I think is fun. Now, just that on its own could have been the title, but I did want to get some alphas and sort of some words in here as well. So I went with, this has been sitting in one of my bowls on my desk forever, and it is from the No Limits, the Cocoa Vanilla No Limits. So Best, and then the Vicki Boutin thickers here, Day. So I got that down, and as I said, it sort of bridges it a little bit. And then just a little bit of embellishing, and I got those gorgeous flowers that I showed you on Sunday that Colleen made for me, and they are absolutely beautiful. And I wanted to get a little bit of a cluster down here so that I would have my 3 clusters. Kathy put a cluster up here in the corner. I felt that for what I wanted was going to be a little bit too busy, because I wanted to augment this corner cluster a little bit more. So I decided to pop just the tiniest cluster down here. One of these larger gorgeous flowers and a smaller one. The smaller one is popped up. Another gorgeous floral up here in this corner, again, as opposed to putting it down at the bottom. The sizing of my photo and this block here, I like my triangle feature sort of a little bit more, with this flower being on top of these 2 journaling cards. And then over on this side, I used one of the lovely, lovely doilies that Colleen made me, a tag and a floral from Nicole Jones 911, and then popped up on foam here another one of these gorgeous little flowers. I'm flying through them, aren't I, my friends? My goodness me, they are so lovely. So there you have it. Thank you for a lovely sketch, Kathy. Thank you all for joining me today, and let me know, are you getting any of the sketches? Are you creating with any of the sketches? And have you had lots of time in your scrap room? Or are you more in the summer? I know a lot in the summers do tend to not scrap as much because they're out making memories. I'm a little bit half and half. I do love being outdoors on the very, very nice days, but I'm not good in the heat at all. I don't handle the heat nor the humidity, and we tend to get heat with humidity. So I often have some shut-in days as well during the summer. So there you go, my friends. I will see you back here very, very soon. Thanks for being here. Bye for now.